Did you know that 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress? A startling statistic, isn't it? Yet, it's a reality we can't brush under the carpet. Stress, an unwelcome tenant in our lives, is more common than we often realize. It's a silent yet potent force that affects a significant portion of the population, with implications that are far-reaching and profound. Stress manifests itself in myriad, impacting our lives in ways we may not even be of. It's not just about feeling a bit tense or anxious, it's about real, tangible effects on our health and well-being. So, what exactly is and why should we be concerned about it? Stress, in simple terms, is the body's response to any demand or threat. It's like an alarm system that goes off in your body when it senses danger, whether real or imagined. This response, often referred to as the fight or flight response, is designed to protect you by preparing you to either face the threat or to run from it. Stress can be caused by a multitude of factors, be it mental, physical, or emotional. It might be due to a demanding job, a hectic schedule, a challenging relationship, or even an unexpected life change. Each person's stressors are unique, and what may be stressful for one person may not be the same for another. Interestingly, not all stress is bad. In manageable amounts, stress can actually be beneficial. It can motivate you, improve your performance, and even help you accomplish tasks more efficiently. This type of stress is known as acute stress. It's the most common form of stress and is usually short-term. It's the kind of stress you might feel before a big presentation or an important meeting. However, when stress becomes more frequent, it's termed as episodic acute stress. People with this type of stress often take on too much, are always in a rush, and tend to be anxious. Their stress is more constant and occurs due to the demands they place on themselves. The most dangerous type of stress, however, is chronic stress. This is the type of stress that lingers for extended periods. It's unrelenting and can feel like a heavy weight that just won't lift. This is the kind of stress that's often associated with poverty, unhappy marriages, or despised jobs. Chronic stress can take a serious toll on your health, leading to issues like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and other illnesses. Moreover, it can affect your mental health, leading to conditions like depression and anxiety disorders. While a certain amount of stress can be beneficial, too much of it can have severe consequences. It's therefore highly crucial to understand your stressors and manage them appropriately and adequately, which we will delve into in the next part of our discussion. Unchecked stress can wreak havoc on your body and mind. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a scientific fact. Stress, while a normal part of life, can become a serious problem when it's constant and unmanaged. Let's start with the mental effects. Long-term stress can lead to anxiety disorders. Your mind gets stuck in a loop of worry and fear, making it difficult to focus on anything else. Additionally, stress can be a trigger for depression. This isn't your typical feeling down. It's a persistent sadness that can make even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. Furthermore, stress can also cause cognitive problems. You might find it hard to concentrate or make decisions, your memory might suffer, and you may even struggle with speech and understanding. But the damage doesn't stop at your mental health. Stress can also manifest physically. Ever had a stress-induced headache? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Chronic stress can lead to heart problems, including high blood pressure and heart disease. It can also weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and illnesses. And then there are the social effects. Stress can cause you to withdraw from your friends and family, creating a sense of isolation. It can also lead to conflicts in your relationships. You might become irritable, snapping at loved ones over minor issues, or you may find yourself unable to meet your responsibilities at home or work, leading to further tension and misunderstanding. Clearly, stress is not something to be taken lightly. It's a silent enemy, slowly chipping away at your health and happiness. But remember, understanding the dangers is the first step towards managing it. In the next segment, we'll delve into the causes of stress and how you can start taking back control. Let's go. So, what causes this destructive force we call stress? Let's start with the common culprits. Work-related stress is a major player. Deadlines, demanding bosses, office politics, all these can trigger stress responses. Pressure to perform and fear of job redundancy are also significant stressors. Then there's financial stress. Money issues often top the list of stress triggers. Whether it's struggling to pay bills, worrying about saving for retirement, or dealing with unexpected expenses, financial worries can cause a lot of stress. Relationship issues, too, are a common cause of stress. Disagreements with a partner, conflicts with family members, or troubles with friends can all lead to increased stress levels. But it's not just these obvious factors. There are also some less apparent causes of stress that often go unnoticed. Poor nutrition, for instance, can wreak havoc on your stress levels. When we're busy or stressed, we often reach for convenience foods, which are typically high in sugar and unhealthy fats. These foods can cause spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, leading to feelings of stress and anxiety. Lack of sleep is another under-the-radar stressor. It's a vicious cycle. Stress can cause sleep problems, and lack of sleep can increase stress levels. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more of the stress hormone cortisol, making you feel more stressed. Even seemingly positive events like getting married, buying a house, or having a baby can be stressful. These life changes, while exciting, require adjustments and can create stress. In today's fast-paced world, we're also bombarded with information and stimuli from all directions. This constant barrage can overwhelm our brains and contribute to stress. All these causes of stress are interconnected. One can trigger another, creating a domino effect of stress. It's a complex web, but don't despair. Understanding these causes is the first step towards managing stress effectively. Remember, knowledge is power. By identifying what's causing your stress, you can start to take control and find ways to reduce it. Now that we know what stress is, what causes it, and the dangers it presents, how can we manage it? This is where we delve into a few effective techniques to keep our stress levels under control. The first method we will explore is exercise. Exercise isn't merely about staying physically fit or maintaining our appearance, it's a potent stress reliever. As we engage in physical activity, our bodies release endorphins, the hormones responsible for boosting our mood. Even a simple brisk walk can work wonders. Regular physical activity, therefore, can help alleviate stress and brighten your day. The second method to consider is meditation. It's easy to dismiss it as some unreachable practice, but its benefits are well-founded in science. Meditation is not about altering your personality or becoming someone you're not. It's a tool to heighten your awareness, gain a healthier perspective, and provide a judgment-free space to observe your thoughts and feelings. When we step back and observe, we realize our thoughts and emotions don't define us, and certainly don't have to rule us. Give it a chance, and you might discover that it's not as unapproachable as it appears. We now pivot to the importance of nutrition in managing stress. What could food possibly have to do with stress, you may wonder? Quite a bit, in fact. Certain foods can significantly impact our stress levels. Foods abundant in vitamin C, magnesium, omega-3 fatty have been linked to lower stress levels. Incorporating such foods into your meals can make a difference. Conversely, limit your intake of stress-inducing like caffeine and sugar. However, while these techniques are undoubtedly effective, it's crucial to remember that help is always an option. Stress can sometimes spiral out of control, affecting our mental health. In such instances, don't hesitate to seek out professionals who can equip you with customized tools and strategies to manage your stress better. So, there you have it. Exercise, meditation, a balanced diet, and the option to seek professional assistance. These methods all contribute to effective stress management. But remember, we're all unique. What works wonders for one person might not have the same effect on another. It's about finding the techniques that resonate with you individually. Also, it's essential to understand that managing stress doesn't mean eliminating it entirely. Life is rife with challenges, and stress is a natural reaction to these hurdles. The key is to find effective coping mechanisms. It's about gaining control over your thoughts, emotions, and how you approach problems. Ultimately, you're at the helm. You have the power to manage your stress. It may require time and practice, but the power is within you. Remember, managing stress is not about eliminating it completely, but about finding ways to cope with it effectively. Stress is a part of life, but that doesn't mean we have to let it control us. We've journeyed through the maze of stress, understanding what it is, the dangers it poses to our mental, physical, and social health, and the factors that can trigger it. We've also explored the importance of managing stress effectively. It's about turning battles into stepping stones. We've learned that understanding stress forms the first step towards mastering it. By recognizing the triggers and being aware of its impacts, we can better equip ourselves to handle it. And with the right strategies in place, stress can be transformed from a foe into a friend, a tool that can drive us to perform better and lead healthier lives. Before we wrap up this video, we have a small request. We've spent the last several minutes talking about stress, its causes, its effects, and how to manage it. But this conversation shouldn't end here. It's a topic that affects all of us in one way or another, and we believe that the best way to combat stress is through knowledge, understanding, and open dialogue. So here's our request. If you found this video helpful or informative, please show your support by giving it a like. This helps us reach more people, spreading the message that stress is a serious issue, but it's one that we can tackle together. And if you're interested in learning more about stress and other health and wellness topics, consider subscribing to our channel. We regularly share videos just like this one, designed to help you live a healthier, happier life. But we don't want this to be a one-way conversation. We want to hear from you. Have you experienced stress in your life? How have you managed it? Do you have any tips or strategies that you've found particularly effective? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Not only will your insights and experiences be valuable to us, but they could also provide much-needed support and guidance to someone else who is struggling with stress. Remember, stress is a universal experience. We all face it, and we all have the capacity to manage it. But it's not always easy, and sometimes we need a little help. That's why it's so important to keep this conversation going, to share our experiences and learn from each other. Thank you for watching. And remember, it's okay to ask for help when you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed. You are not alone.